Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Geek World Radio. On today's show, we are talking about why Justin Lin is the right man to be directing Star Trek, which is awesome because he is.
Now, we decided to have a fireside chat about this because this is big news, anime.
It is.
And not just this, not just that Justin Lin is going to be the new director, but also it looks like Roberto Orci, who not only wrote this new movie, but was going to direct Star Trek 3 up until recently, it looks like he's now just producing. He's not even going to write it anymore, which I think a lot of us are pretty good with. I mean, first off, I think a lot of us didn't like Into Darkness.
No.
And then on top of that, also, we heard about this weird that he wanted to do time travel, or those are the rumors. And apparently this is a big part of what was wrong with him being director, apparently, from Paramount's point of view, if you believe the rumors.
Yeah.
But this is not about Roberto Orci. I think we've spoken enough about him.
Yes.
It is time.
Far too much, in fact.
It is time to get our Justin Lin on. Now, we have actually seen quite a few Justin Lin movies.
We have.
We saw one of his first movies, if not his first movie, Better Luck Tomorrow, quite a few years ago. Mm-hmm. And then, really, we've seen every Fast and Furious movie.
Yes. Now, he didn't do the first two Fast and Furious movies, but
yes,
starting with Tokyo Drift, which was really the movie that was sort of supposed to end the franchise.
Yes.
Like, it was supposed to pretty much be direct to DVD at that point. Mm-hmm. But instead, totally reinvigorated it.
Yes. I mean, really, it was that movie that it did well without the key stars. Though Vin Diesel did show up. Fun fact, remember why he showed up, anime?
He showed up because by showing up, he got the rights to Riddick.
That's right. I think Justin Lin as the director of the new Star Trek movie is a great idea.
Yeah.
First off, he does a lot of great action, and a lot of it's practical action.
And that's one of the greatest things. We are big proponents of practical effects. Obviously, CGI is amazing and awesome, and you can do incredible things with it. But as much as you're able to do with practical effects, I think it's worthwhile.
And practical effects are back in. Look at that Star Wars trail, that soccer ball robot. That's practical.
It is.
But I think Justin Lin is going to be really cool. Now, we touched upon his action stuff. What I also like about his directing is he's really good at doing movies about teams of people. Mm-hmm. Better Luck Tomorrow was about a group of young teens that had to sort of deal with this problem.
Yeah, the Fast and Furious movies are about a team of car superheroes.
Exactly. And what is Star Trek other than a team of adventurers, a team of people that are either going to other planets or fighting wars, but it's very important to have this team element, and I think Justin Lin really exceeds in that category. And not just that, but I think what was cool about especially Fast 5 is they were able to take all these members from all the other movies, but they all got their moments. They all got their moments to be cool. They all got their moments to showcase why they're important. And I felt like, especially the last Star Trek movie, I felt like really it was about Kirk and then kind of Spock, but I felt like a lot of the other kind of members got pushed to the side. I felt like Uhura wasn't necessary. I felt like Chekhov was hardly necessary. Like, most of the characters in the last one were hardly necessary, and I feel like Justin Lin could sort of bring it back to the base of every team member being important for some reason.
Well, and let's not forget, though, that directing is not writing.
Yes.
Obviously the writer of the movie is going to be important, and we're excited to find out who that's going to be. Thank goodness it's no longer Roberto Orci.
Yeah.
But that really is going to play a big role. But when it does come to directing, he is going to do a good job at focusing on all of the important characters. Now, that being said, obviously, if you watched our show a couple weeks ago, we talked about how we would have loved to have Jonathan Frakes direct.
Yes.
In that same right, we would have loved it if Edgar Wright had directed. But when we heard that it was Justin Lin that got the job, we couldn't have been happier. We were really excited because he seems like the right man for the job.
And not just that, I think that there might be some people out there that are like, oh no, not Fast and Furious. I don't like those movies. I hate those movies. But you got to remember that Justin Lin makes really exciting movies with movies that basically have no plot whatsoever. And for the most part, the Fast and Furious movies are very simple,
Yeah.
And also, most of the actors, and I don't want to speak ill of some people, especially some people no longer with us. A lot of the actors, they're not like A-caliber actors, but he still makes these movies exciting. And I think that he's really good at what he does. And I think they need this. I think JJ showcased the fact that, they needed a director like that for the first movie. And I think Justin Lin's a great choice. I think that it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
It's going to have some really cool action. And we've seen from movies like Better Luck Tomorrow, he's actually really good with characters, too. Because that movie had almost no action whatsoever. Just a bunch of people talking. And it was still really good. And as for writers, I'm very excited Orci is not writing it anymore. I mean, I think that we've seen from all the Transformers sequels and the last Star Trek that he's not necessarily great with sequels.
No.
I think one of the people we were talking about we would love to see is maybe like Nicole Perlman,
Yes.
who's co-writer on Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Another person that we would love to see write it is Ron Moore, who is, well versed in the Star Trek universe, but he really probably doesn't have time with having shows on the air like Helix and things like that.
Exactly. I mean, Ron Moore's always executive producing, but, he's the guy who was the co-creator of Battlestar Galactica when it came back. Not only that, he wrote First Contact. He started writing on Next Generation. He wrote a bunch of great episodes of Star Trek. Ron Moore is the man.
Yeah.
If he could write it, if he and Nicole Perlman both wrote it, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that's what we think. We're really excited about Justin Lin directing this new Star Trek movie, but we want to know from you is who do you think should write the movie? And not only that, what villains do you want to see in the next one? I know for me, I'd love to see the Klingons be totally badass in this one and be the central villains.
Then they could get defeated by Tribbles.
Oh, let's make it happen. Simon Pegg is the man to make that happen. Either way, thanks so much for watching. If you want to listen to our radio show on every week on Indie 100 and The Point.
And if you want to get in touch with us, you can send us an email to geekworldradio@yahoo.com, and be sure to check out our website, geekworldradio.com. Plus, check out this YouTube channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for new videos.
Anime, I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Just really short at warp speed. Even warp 1, that's like... I don't even know what that would be. I'm not good at math, but it would be like incredibly short. You might not even feel that amount of time.
Good point.
What's he going to do? Who knows? Bye!